What is up, DJ Army? Nethervvoid, also known as John. More DungeCraft for you today, and the project to set up all this processing stuff is kind of taking us on lots of little side journeys. It's been kind of fun, though, and today is going to be no exception to that. I just went mining for probably 3 or 4 hours. Lots of materials. I actually had to throw away a bunch of stuff. I even filled up some of my regular bag, my canvas bag, with materials. Pretty awesome haul, and I just wanted to show you that haul before I dump it all off and sort it and get going on what we're going to be doing today, which is mainly going to concern all these diamonds. If you've seen, I have 63 levels of experience from mining and stuff, killing monsters and all that. I really need to make an enchanting table. I also want to upgrade my MFE to an MFSU. That's going to take 4 more diamonds, so that's 6 already. Because I need an MFSU for when I get that medium voltage solar array to store up power when it's raining and overnight to still run these engines. I'm also going to need some diamonds. There's one other thing, and I can't remember what it is. But I'm sure. Oh, I wanted to get a mining laser, because a mining laser will mine a lot faster than this drill if you're doing branch mining, which I've been doing a lot lately. And then we're going to take a trip to the nether to hopefully find a stronghold. I know a place where I'm going to set up my nether portal. It won't be near the city because somebody's already set one up, and everybody's portal will go to the same one. When you come back out, you'll end up at the original portal, which is at somebody else's house. So we're going to be doing all that, at least getting it started today. I don't know how far we're going to get, and let me dump all this crap off. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I dropped all my stuff off and all that, and I've been actually doing a little bit of processing here just to make sure we have enough ore or bars and stuff to do what we want. And the cows are really not ready to make my enchanting stuff because I need about 64 books to do what I want to do, which is 64 cowhides, and I have 17. So let my cows grow up a little bit, but we have tons of stuff to do. I just actually created my last low voltage solar array needed to make my medium voltage solar array. So first we're going to get that going, and then we're going to have a bunch of upgrades today. MFSU, I'm about to upgrade that as well. And I'm going to need, that's right, I do need my electric wrench to do this, don't I? Lossless mode. You definitely don't want to break these LVs. And since these are so hard to make, I always check with the holding M and shift right clicking. Lossless mesh, that's disabled, so enable it. Oh, creeper. I hate these guys. Even though they don't do block damage anymore, they're still a pain in the ass. So, okay. Now, after I pick each one of these up, I'm going to have to recharge them. Oh, maybe not. Cool. Usually you have to recharge these, but maybe not the advanced solars. Just with the regulars, I guess. So, cool. Let's get out of here now. Let's see. Come on. Alright. Also, the project I'm going to do with the quarry, I'm going to need tons of those blue red power solar panels. So, I got lots of nickelite this time around. No, wait, what am I doing? We're going to craft the medium voltage solar array. So we got 8 of those suckers now. Now to craft it, you need, let's see, so array. Let's just do array. To craft the medium voltage solar array, you need a medium voltage transformer. And since we're going to upgrade to an MFSU, we're going to need 2 of these because we're going to have to downgrade from MFSU's high voltage to medium and then to low for our machines that we already have going. So let's make 2 of these, which is 2 machine blocks and 2 times gold insulated wire. We have that. In fact, we're going to be using all this stuff up because we're going to have to go, let's see, yeah, I should be able to pull, nope, can't pull 2 out. Let's get some iron and cook it up real fast, I think. I'm going to cook that, get some reinforced iron off camera, be right back. Alright, so I got a little bit more reinforced iron, so we'll be able to pull 2 machine blocks out of here. Cool. Alright, now let's make 2 of those medium voltage transformers. Now, medium voltage solar array is the largest solar power I ever got in season 1 and 2 actually, and it's really almost all you need for your main processing area. I never have needed more than a medium, but your mileage may vary. Medium's been fine for me to keep up with processing all my materials. Even processing a whole quarry's worth of materials, it was fine. So now that we have that, let's go put it down, but I also want a piece of glass to go over the top of it. Let's go put that guy back down, get that power going as soon as possible, which it's not going to really matter because we're going to pick up the MFU or MFE and it's going to suck all that. It's going to basically have no power once we do that, which is unfortunate, but it's not that big of a deal. So cool. Dirt. Well, let's like to keep my stuff kind of organized in here. There we go. I really don't anticipate me making many more solar panels at this point. I'll probably wait until I can do some more automation with it. And MV solar array is fine for what I'm doing with my quarry processing and stuff. The next thing I'll be doing with quarries is just trying to build up large amounts of materials so that I can build large projects. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to do the MFSU, but we're going to prepare the subcomponents first. And a creeper's in my house. Great. So I thought creepers couldn't walk in there, but apparently the creepers can activate those obsidian pressure plates. I think there's like 2 mobs that can. It's like that guy and oops, that's not where I want it. That guy and like the angry zombie are the only couple guys I've ever seen to be able to do it. Where'd this one go? Oh, right here. So it is kind of a pain that it still does blow these things off, and it's probably all in here. Let's see. Really, we should just fix this off camera, but I just want to get it over with. Alright, so there, and we got the gear here. And I think this is red power. Yep. So we got this. And what's this? Oh, a chest. Do I have a chest on me? I don't. Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. Alright. So, all fixed. Okay, so let's craft up the MFSU, that's it. Now this guy is a huge upgrade. He holds, oh I can't, that's right, I gotta go to the nether. But he holds 10 million, so let's just get some of the stuff ready, like the Lapitron crystals, we can do that. It's gonna take, wow, we're gonna need 12 energy electronic circuits and some lapis and energy crystals, 6 energy crystals, which is redstone surrounded by diamond. Now, that's gonna be a lot of redstone and a lot of diamond, but I've got 30 diamonds now. So I think we're okay. I only need 13 to make sure I can do a quarry. But I need to set all this stuff up because I'm going to need to make sure I can process all the materials that are coming across. Probably don't need this much. Probably only need a couple stacks. And these things do not stack, so this should be fun. 4, 5, 6. It's hard to spend that many diamonds, but when you know what these things... I mean, 10 million energy built up is definitely worth it. 600,000 just doesn't cut the mustard, especially when you're waiting through a rainy day or something like that, not gathering any more energy. Okay, now we need some lapis. That should be enough. If not, we'll get more. We also need electronic circuits. We needed 12 of those. So let's get that guy in. We're going to need more copper cables. There, that's good. I'm running out of a little bit of rubber. Need to get some more. 7, 8. No, we're going to need redstone. Alright, let's just put another 2 stacks in there. Probably a stack is good. Don't want to run out of redstone. Okay, so how many more? Well, we're going to need more of these, first of all. And we are out of copper. Let's go get some more. So, copper, you just go through copper quick. Especially with all this IC2 stuff. And that's, you know, copper what used to be, usually anyway. We need 2 more, right? Okay. Copper is usually really easy to get. It's just with the thermal expansion ore generation, it's a lot harder. And that just makes everything a lot harder. I don't know if I like it or not, to be honest. It's nice that it's kind of rare, because it's like, whoa, you know, copper. Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, copper. But also that means that it sucks a little bit. Let's see. Let's take a couple things out of here. That way I don't have to kind of screw around too much. Now, these also do not stack. These will hold 1 million apiece. Pretty nice way to transport energy, especially since we don't have teleport pipes on the server. There's no teleport pipes in Direwolf's pack. So you got to get a little bit creative with how you're going to transfer energy and stuff. And those Lapitron crystals can do it for you. Let's put that in the project chest here. It's actually, yeah, that's a good spot. Until we're ready for it. And this as well. Because we're going to need some, yeah, that goes in here. So I got tons of Nikolite. Again, that's for the solar panels. So I think that's good. We're ready. We're about as ready as we can be, because that requires a glowstone, and that requires glowstone too. Oh no, it doesn't. We can get that ready. The advanced machine block here. Carbon plates are just raw carbon. It's basically coal dust. So let's get some of that cooking up in the macerator here. Also, let's see. I also made some overclockers off camera, and that's just because these machines up here need to run very fast. These are going to be the ones that I'm doing while I'm on camera, so the overclockers are necessary. Now, overclockers are pretty hard to make. Let's look at their recipe. As far as, they're just a pain to make, kind of. Overclocker. So it's 3 of these coolant cells, an electronic circuit, and some copper cable. These 3 things are easy, but this is 410 around a water bucket or water bottle or water can, whatever you want. So it's kind of a lot of tin and just a lot of materials to make, and at least they stack though. Now every time you stack them up, it increases the speed by quite a bit of your machine, but it sucks out a lot more energy per process. So this is actually sucking out quite a bit of energy, but since I have that medium voltage solar array, it's not that big of a deal. So it helps process ores pretty quick, especially when you're like me, you're trying to do it while you're on camera. Okay, so we're getting that going. What else do we need? We need the mixed metal ingots. Mixed metal ingots. We need more refined iron. Let's do that. We probably should cook up some more iron. We're going to need some tin, and we're going to need some copper. And I think we're good after that. Let's see. Well, we're going to definitely need some refined iron. I don't think we're going to have enough. Let's just pull this out. Oh, it's iron already. There, let's just do that. So this is where I keep stuff I'm waiting to process. Let's just, yeah, okay. Alright, so I'll be back when that cooks up. Hold on. And this should be enough. Let's just yank that out right here. Okay, so we're also going to need bronze. I don't know if I have any bronze made. I do have a couple. So first we'll make the bronze ingots because we're going to need quite a bit of them. This really sucks up your copper. Again, a lot of these things use copper. Let's just make a bunch of it. Keep needing it for different things. Okay, so it's bronze in the middle, refined iron on top, and I think it's tin on the bottom. We're going to check. Yes. Now that gets you 2. So 9 ingots worth of materials only gets you 2 mixed metal ingots. One of those makes one of those plates. So we're going to need just 2 of those, actually. Nice. Because any more would cost us just too many materials, really. Let's put all that away. I'm pretty sure that's what we need. Let's go back to the MFSU. MFS. Now, once we get the MFSU on there, I can run those machines down there probably indefinitely. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. So let's get both of these in there. We only need 2 in the compressor here. That's an IC2 machine. Let's steal a couple of these overclockers. There we go. It speeds up the process a lot. The compressor is notoriously slow. I'm also going to be working on my walls pretty soon here since I got all that sand. I'm going to be creating glass and kind of building up my house here. And also, basically what mobs are doing is they're spawning there, they're falling down here, they're coming around, they're jumping over my thing here. So as you can see, he can't get in, but this guy jumped over my house. So, and then he just opened the door for this turkey. There, so he's dead. Let's handle this guy too. Oh, decked out. Enchanted leather. Nice, dude. Why didn't you drop it? Anyway. So the next thing we can do, even though we can't use it yet, is make that enchanting table and go set it up. I can go show you what I'm doing over there in my Isengard place, my magic place. So let's make some of these. I think you need 4 of these per plate. So let's make 8 of them. If I'm correct in that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Wait. Maybe, oh yeah. No, I think I was wrong. We only need 2 of these. That's fine though. Put these in the compressor to make those carbon plates. Then we should be good to go. So I'm just going to save that off. Let's see, where should I save that off? Probably here. And that can just go here. Or actually, well, we can just put it over in the solar panel one, because I know I have carbon or dust there a lot. So 2 plates, we're done. Probably put these back in the macerator. Cool. Now we just need, I think it's a machine block, right? Oop, nope, that's not it. Yep, just a machine block. Let's pull one of those out of here. Love having this thing. It's close to auto crafting as you can get, really. Okay, here we go. So bam, bam, and 2 plates. Get you an advanced machine block. Now we're going to store that up in our project area up here. Getting very close to being able to create the MFSU. Just need the glowstone. You know, I could probably get some glowstone out of this minium stone just for now. Let's look at a recipe for glowstone here. I bet you I can. Let's see. So minium stone. Oh no, you need a glowstone. That's right. They did this on purpose. Yep. Well, scrap box, but carpenter. Oh yeah, you can crate it up. Yep. There's no other way. You have to go to the nether. That's fine. So let's make the enchanting table first. And I also need to make a couple chunk loaders, which is going to require more diamonds here. I know the enchanting table takes 2. Let's look at that recipe. Not that you guys don't know it. The enchanting table is just part of vanilla. So I need a book, some diamonds, and some obsidian. I can do that. I mined up some obsidian for this thing. Got to make that nether portal and the enchantment table. No, 1 piece of leather, right? Yeah, okay. Really need a lot more leather. Those cows gonna need to be hurrying up here. All right, sweet. I thought. Oh, it's a book. Durr. All right, I have a book recipe. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do, but I don't have paper. So we have paper in here, don't we? Where's the paper? It's in here. Yes, it is. Okay. Put the paper in here. And really don't need it in there. Oh, we have 16 more leather in here. Nice. I did not know that. Well, let's just make this first. Still not going to help us get enough bookcases to do this, but it really all I need is 15 books or bookshelves. That's 45 leather, but we're still not close. So let's go look at what we've got here as far as leather now. 32. We're getting close. In fact, I could probably get 13 leather off cows if we want to hurry up and try that. And then I'll just fill the bookcases in later that I need. So let's go kill some cows. I always feed them first just because I think I already said that before. But that way, and they make baby cows before they get deaded. Alright, make me some baby cows. And this is kind of a lot of cows. But that's okay, we're going to be thinning the herd in a little bit here. Come on, everybody get into this. Get in the mix. Alright. You guys made babies yet? Sweet. Time to die. Let's keep the leather on my hotbar here so I know how many I need to kill. Alright, so I got 6. Wow, maybe I need 13. I think I might have some in the Mystcraft room too. 8. This might be killing too many of my cows here. 11. Okay, I'm almost there. 13. There we go. Move. Move. Jeez. Get out of my way. I'm recording. Stupid cows. Alright. Cool. So that means I gotta place these perfectly because I cannot break them. They will break back into books. Or actually, yeah, as long as I get the books back. That's all I care about. Alright, so now we got the required 45. We're going to need tons of wood. I don't think we're going to have a problem there. So let's just craft up a bunch of these. Now to make, let's see, we're going to need to make books, which means we need paper as well. And I've got tons of stuff for paper. Might not have exactly enough though, let's see. Oh, that should be enough. Alright, let's go do this here. 3 paper apiece, huh? Alright, we can do that. Come on. And that's why I farmed so much of that stuff up ahead of time. There we go. Cool. So, well, we already know the plan. It's going to be in there. This is way more than we needed, but that's fine. So we're going to need, let's just do that. We need 45 books, right? So now we need to make, let's see, I think it goes like this unless they changed it. Yep, there we go. Bam, 15. That's all we need. All right, so let's go set up this enchanting table. Kind of sweet, actually. We actually get to finish something today. So as you can see, Isengard's getting built up pretty cool. And I cut these pieces. These are actually, these gray ones right here are basalt bricks that you get from red power volcanoes. And I cut them with one of those red power hand saws so that I can make stairs. Because the DungeCraft blocks you can't cut with red power. So reinforced doors, pretty sweet. The enchanting room is going to be down here. And it's just going to work like this. Pretty sweet, huh? So let's take out the couple I need to take out. So that's 12. And then 13, 14, and 15. Oops. So let's get some dirt down here so I don't screw this up. There we go. Alright, so And I'll have an anvil in here. This is going to be my enchanting room. I'm going to have tons of other stuff in here. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Good thing I have some wood on me. Please give me books back. Thanks. Alright, let's just do it like this here. Just enough wood. Nice. That's what she said. Okay, here we go. Alright, 15. Alright, now what do we got? Well, I don't have anything to enchant. Let's just put the sword in here. Yep, 30. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't click anything. Now, I'm going to try to get a fortune pick, because that's going to help me with diamonds. I've got these staircases in, because this shouldn't be open once I actually put some little walls in and stuff. The entrance is, you're going to have to go through the 3rd floor entrance there. Alright. That is done. We got something done today. We got something checked off the list. Now, I'm going to make it with sapphire, because I don't want to waste my diamonds if I get a bad enchant. And if I get a crappy enchant on this, I won't really care. And I can also repair those with the anvil, whatever I've enchanted. So it's like, might as well just use something that's not diamond. I don't really have to have diamond. Alright, so let's do that. We're good there. Let's make this sucker, and then let's go enchant it. Probably should bring 2 of these, huh? Just in case the first one doesn't work out. If I get fortune on the first try, great, but I probably won't. So I'm going for fortune first, and there's also something I want to do after I get that for soul shards. So we're going to make 2 of these. And then we're going to go put those suckers up. So my thom room is going to be down there on the other quarter of this. This is a quarter of the building. If you've seen Lord of the Rings, you know this is just a quarter. There will be 3 other parts that are just like this. They obviously won't have the same stuff in them, but they will be. Alright, so level 30. What did I get? Unbreaking, efficiency, fortune! Yes! And unbreaking. Awesome. And efficiency. Best pick ever. That's my best enchant ever. So we don't need that other one. Now I really want a vile sword. A vile sword is what you need from the soul shards mod to gather souls into your soul shards. And I want to enchant that to get extra souls on it. And I can't remember what the enchant name is, but it's going to be sweet. So why don't we just do this, though? Let's just put this in my bag for if I ever run out of energy or something like that. Can I sort this bag? I can't. That's right, I remember I can't. Probably should take these tracks out. I gathered these in a mine shaft. Let's just put them here for now. That way I won't have to create them later. Alright, so sweet. That is awesome. I can't believe I got that on my first try. Fortune 3. Nice. Maybe I should try for an enchanted sword, because I can build up more levels. Again, let's do another sapphire sword, I think. Sapphire item here. In case we get something crappy, we won't care. We can always repair it. Then after that, I'm going to make the couple of... Actually, I only need 1 chunk loader because quarries now load their own chunks. So that's pretty sweet. You don't have to have a chunk loader with your quarry anymore. But I will have to have a chunk loader on my house. Fire aspect 2, Bane of Arthropods. See, this is not very good. It's got at least fire aspect on it. But I wish it had smite or something that worked on everything. But still, a decent weapon. I probably won't repair it, but it's still pretty cool. So, enchanting is done. Now, if I die, I won't, lose all my progress there. Let's work on that chunk loader. The one I want to use is from Chicken Chunks. It's a brand new thing here. So let's, no, that's not what it's called. Chunk. Yeah, here it is. Chunk loader. So it's an enchantment table with an ender pearl and some golden ingots. Now, this thing is really cool, and I'm not going to show you how it works until I actually set it up. I'm just going to craft it real quick. We're going to need, 2 diamonds, I said? We're going to need more of this obsidian. I'm not sure we're going to have enough to make that nether portal anymore. Let's put... Oh, no, it doesn't go like that. It goes like this, goes like that, and then... Oh, wait, we need the book pattern first, don't we? We don't have leather. We have none at all. Well, let's go kill a cow. I think I have some in the Mystcraft room, though. Probably should... it's fine if I kill one. There's tons. If you kill... Oh, nice! If you kill too many cows... Did I get one? I didn't. If you kill too many cows, it becomes hard to regenerate your cows, so If I don't get... No. I'm just gonna go check the Mystcraft room. I don't want to kill too many, because it just takes too long to get them to breed again. Should have at least one in there. I mean, geez. We're just going to go on the side for this time. I think the next thing I'm going to do is put the Thaumcraft room in. That way, it'll be closed off and we kind of have to use the entrance. That's the whole point. So let's check. I think in here... Nope. Do we have some in here? Maybe we're out. Oh my god, we're out. We don't have any leather at all. Alright, well, I'm going to go kill some cows till I get some leather. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back, and I got a couple leather off a cow. Luckily, my first shot, because I'm really running out of cows. So, there we go. Let's put this sucker away. Now we have our book. We can make an enchantment table. So let's just get that in there. Now, if you leave a plan in there, you won't be able to craft whatever it is. The plan locks it to a specific item. So let's get that enchanting table. Some gold. We're going to need 5. And we're going to need, what was the last piece on there? An ender pearl, which I think I have 1. Those you can use the Minium Stone to create with 4 iron, so they're not that hard to get if you're willing to use EE to get an item. So chunk loader, nice. Add that to the project. Let's see. What else am I going to need? Well, I'm going to need a diamond chest to act as a buffer between the two systems, and we're kind of running out of time here. But I wanted to do this real quick. So let's get our chest. I have 2 things in here taught to this thing. Up to iron chest. But let's teach this thing some more chests here. We're going to need some iron. 8. And we're going to need some gold because we're going to go all the way up to diamond. And I think we only need... Well, we're going to see what we need. I don't remember what the upgrade recipe is for diamond. We're also going to need to teach this thing some stuff, so let's get some of this. Let's get some of these blank plans. Alright, so iron chest. Nice. Let's teach this thing the gold chest. Cool. And the diamond chest, I don't know what that upgrade is. Let's look. I know it's not a whole bunch of diamonds around the chest. Where are you, dude? Oh, there it is. Ah, it's just glass. I knew it wasn't 8 diamonds. So, 6 glass. Oops, that's 1 too many. Okay. And we're going to train this one as well. That way we'll never have to do this again. Key being automate stuff, dudes. That's how you do this stuff fast. I didn't teach it. Oh, well, we'll have to do it next time. I'm sure I'll be doing it again. Okay, cool. So there's my buffer. I didn't pick it out of the chest. Yeah, there we go. There's my buffer chest. And there's going to be a few other things I need, but we're kind of out of time, and I really want to wait. I really want to keep building on some buildings and probably getting ready to go to the Nether, because I'm going to do that with Andrew Punk. We're going to be going to the Nether on the next episode. Now that we have all the stuff we need, just need some blaze rods to make a few ender chests, and we'll be done. So stay tuned, guys. See ya.